Sunday Igboho has continued his rightful fight for the liberation of the Yoruba race, and it seems the Yorubas with full support will emerge victorious. In the words of Sunday Igboho, a Yoruba activist from Igogon who rose to limelight after his involvement in the herdsmen farmers crisis in the southwest, has urged the federal government to lay off all the northerners and Fulani heading major positions in public corporations in the southwest. This came after he buttressed that Yorubas cannot continue to live as slaves in their father's land. Lagos Airport is headed by Fulani. Lagos Seaport is headed by a Fulani. Our borders are headed by Fulani. We don't want them again, Igboho said. While reacting to this, Nigerians hailed his level of confidence and also joined him in the call on the federal government to do the needful and treat Yorubas their rightful positions. And people are reacting to this. Okay. Wonders, they say, shall never end. Well, that is what he has said, and I'm sure we are going to be hearing from federal governments. At the end of the day, they will tell you it is politicized, it has been politicized, it's this and that. That one a story. These are the things people have been talking before now. You don't want people to say anything, and you think you will continue to hold on to people for a very long time. Since you don't want to do the needful, you think people are not seeing these governments and the Buhari and his people, they think people are not seeing, they think nobody is going to challenge them. And left with all this, the leaders from the south, they will not say anything. They won't say anything till thy kingdom come. So they are just wondering that what an effrontery, what kind of audacity that this guy is having. Now it has gone beyond the S-men again. No? Now it is time for Oduduwa nation. That is what he's talking about. And whatever anybody is saying, the governments paved the way for them. They have just destroyed the country. How can you take over every position in country and yet said one Nigeria? It is not possible. Very, very unthinkable. Please share the post so others can contribute. There is sense in what this Sunday is saying. This needs to be looked into thoroughly. Very, very, it needs to be checked. Please, let us take this message out there. Let people begin to hear it. It's making so much sense. Please share it and let the people begin to get this awareness. This is a laudable and genuine demand at the moment, but the Fulanis will just smile it off. They know that they only need to announce that Igbos organize answers to work to wreck Yoruba economy, and Yoruba would forget Fulani threats and face Igbos. Yoruba reactions when Igbo is mentioned is impulsive. That is why Fulani will always enslave everybody. That is where you are wrong. Yorubas don't hate Igbos. We have Igbo people as friends, in-laws, okay, partners, and so on. It is our corrupt leaders that are selling us off to the Fulanis. I think people are no more foolish like before, as MKO is always opening their eyes. Well, it is so bad, honestly. It is really, really bad. Agitation everywhere, from the east, west, middle belt for separate entities. Why? Nigeria is not favoring some region. It is too much with these Fulanis. Not even Hausa, but Fulani only. They called him illiterate, but he has taken challenge which no one, even this devil in human flesh called Oshibaju, will continue to deceive Nigeria to accept that dead Buhari is still alive. May God grant Sunday Igboho and all meaningful Yorubas the strength to be liberated from shackles of Fulani wickedness. Amen, amen. Please let us make sure that the people are aware of this whole thing. People will get airports, okay, and then go get their own security. You get land border, you get your own people security. No be saying that we go get airports, another tribe work. I said, oh my God, what is this person is trying to tell us here? Sentiment apart, it is unfair that northern borders are widely opened for business transactions and foreign invasion, while the situation of southern borders are strictly closed and manned by the Nigerian customs and other security forces of Hausa Fulani extraction. Is there any justice and fairness in such a sectional approach of securing our borders? Is there any spirit of one Nigeria in this kind of arrangement? He that goes to equity must go with a clean hand. When other regions were complaining about the Fulanis heading all the key positions in Nigeria, the Yorubas kept quiet. A bold, real Yoruba man has come to realize their suppression of the Fulanis in Nigeria. Others sold their birthright for the love of money. Even some of their kings too are corrupt. Wake up, the Yoruba, before the Fulani Hausa people destroy you Yorubas. You need to be careful. Well spoken. Please let other know about this thing. God have mercy. These northerners are serious, are deadly. How can one explain all this? It is so sad. Please let us allow others to know about this. This is the reason why I'm ashamed of our brothers and of the said South with their deep sea, no single seaport functioning. Talk more of airports, and every day you see people shouting South. Even the Fulanis are wiser than the so-called South. All over the place, Buhari have succeeded in deceiving Nigerians, putting his Fulani everywhere, as if it is only Fulani that have stomach. It is so sad though. This Igboho boy has exposed Oshibaju and other so-called leaders so much that if they don't resign their various Fulani appointments, Chief Awolowo will curse them from his grave. May God give every family a son that is as bold and courageous like Igboho to stand before the enemies of the gate in the days of calamity. Oh my God, we are beginning to wake from our slumber. May God help us. I cite you, Baba Igboho. You are very, very correct. How can he achieve this? Federal government controls the military with fighter jets, and they have not been able to defeat Boko Haram. So is there not an indication that something is going on somewhere? Something is not right. Well, the cloud is gathering. The rain will one day fall. We thank God that God is opening Yoruba people eyes. Okay? Support Biafra nation first, because we have the strength to deal with this caliphate in Sokoto, and in return we will help our quest with this Sokoto caliphate. Very sensible. Just imagine only one indigene of tribe taking all necessary and all vital positions across the edges of this country. Only them on top positions, airport, sea, ports, land ports, all the border, EFCC minister, everything. You can imagine. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning what Igboho has said again.